got in here? Yo, what's up? It's Durham Generation Girl Junior Peach, capital of the state. Man, I done spilt my water. What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. We're going to trying to find my safety glasses. There they be. Oh me, all dressed in black. Hold on. Let's see. Tulu, Eddie, Gary, TJ, Scoot, Tony. All right, so this is what we're doing. So, got those holes. I welded those holes up. Put a little bit of filler over them. I took the wire wheel and I was cleaning these bolts. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get in here. I cleaned up this a little bit. Man, it is so humid. I tell you what, boys. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna take this thing right here. Take this tool right here. And we are going to get right there. We're gonna try our best to clean up here and clean up here. And then we're going to sand that body filler over there. We're going to sand it just a little bit. And then we're going to get the tape and the paper. And we're going to tape up the fender. We'll probably get some plastic. Well, we'll probably just put some 36-inch paper. Man, it is so freaking humid. We're going to run some tape. And we're going to put some 36-inch paper this way and put some paper this way. And then we're going to wrap this up so we don't get nothing on it. And then we're going to put some epoxy on the firewall. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some epoxy on it. So let's walk down here. Paint didn't show up. I did get a text message this morning that said the order's being processed. So like I said, boys and girls, it'll probably be one day next week now. We've got a little bit of rain. Not much, just a little bit, but it's humid. Good God, it's humid. Go in here. Y'all remember the inner fenders? We got them painted the other night. If you missed that show, go check that out. There they are. They good and dry. Told y'all it'd be a satin finish. I told y'all boys it'd be a satin finish. The door's been open ever since, so that's why there's a little bit of leaves and stuff blowed in here. But man, they turned out really nice. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, man. Look. Almost 85% at 80. It's 80. It's rough, boy. Yeah, so they turned out really good. Y'all know the bottom sides, you know, we bed lined it. So the bottoms look real good. Like I said, that's that Underhood black. It's dry. It was dry it was dry just a little bit. And then I'll show you, there's the underside. So that'd be the road side, you know, the undercoating. So that turned out really good. I'm happy with that. Here's the other one. Well, I'm in black today, boys and girls. I got my slosh tub suit. There's that right there. And then that turned out really good. So that right there is Underhood black from Tamco. It mixes 4-to-1, and then I splash a little bit of reducer in there. So what's up, Impala J? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm telling you, boys. My guy's got a show tomorrow. I don't know if he says he's still gonna have it, but man, they calling for bad weather, man. I mean, I don't wanna, it's just right up the street. You know, I don't wanna go up there and not support him because he ain't but like 10 minutes from me. But if it's gonna be bad, you already know they ain't nobody gonna bring out no nice whips. You know, ain't nobody gonna bring out no nice whips. Though they are for this 63 Impala. So let's go ahead and I appreciate everybody tapping in. I know it didn't go live yesterday. I was planning on going live yesterday, and I was planning on going live yesterday, but some stuff came up I had to take care of, and I was gonna go live this morning. I had some stuff I had to take care of, but I'm here now, boys and girls. So we still on the goal of 10,000. I want to give a shout out to Build on a Budget. Build on a Budget got Big Shirley, got some color on Big. Yep, he's got some paint on some Big Bertha. So everybody give Build on a Budget a big shout out on that, because he's coming in strong. Coming in strong. He's strong like ox. Where'd you go? Where did you go yesterday? You know there. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me set this phone up, and then we're gonna get to work. Yeah. Build out there working. That's for sure. Broke leg and all. Well, excuse me, broke femur. That man broke his. He didn't break it. The boys that hit him in the damn trucks who broke it. Broke femur and all. Broke femur. Yeah, I had some stuff I had to take care of yesterday, and then had to take care of stuff today, but we're here today. So our goal is 10,000 by Halloween. 10,000. Hold on, so let me turn this around like this so y'all can see. Can y'all see? Can y'all see that? Y'all need to let me know if you can see or not. If you can't see, let me know. Like I said, we're gonna clean that corner up a little bit, and let me see what y'all say. Can y'all see right there? Hey, I had no energy drink today, and it's 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm fixing to drink the first one. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, Craig, make sure you drop us, if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up and drop a comment. If not, YouTube's got this new algorithm. If you hit the subscribe button and you don't comment, they purge you in 24 hours because they think you a bot. So, safety glasses. Make sure you put a little bit of tool oil. A couple little drops will do you. All right. All right, let me show you something else. Just a dab will do you. All my stuff is high flow fittings. See that? High flow ends. me see if I can get you in there. Ooh. All right, we got that done. All right, so we got that done. Nah, I don't need no Dremel. We good. I just needed to get that spot that was behind the hinges. All right, so now this is 180. This is one, not me, stupid. Impala J, boy. That's how you do it, Jay. Impala J, man. Take notes. Take notes. Impala J, take notes. Impala J, take notes. Take notes, my guy. Take notes. I'm probably just going to keep y'all on for the whole ride. We're probably going to do this, tape it up, and spray epoxy. So it's probably going to go over the 60-minute mark. So I'll catch up on the comments, but I really need to get this done because you see surface rust is starting. So we got to get all this back off. Now, it does not matter because I'm doing this with my hand. This is the Firewall, and I'm going to spray some 2K epoxy on it. So when we spray the 2K epoxy on it, depending on how it looks, we might just go ahead and let the epoxy flash off and then go ahead and spray the Underhood black, what we put on the wheel wells, and let it ride. If it don't look really nice, I mean, it ain't got to be perfect because it's the Firewall, you know what I'm saying? That's not what kind of party this is. But because you got to understand, the engine's going to be like right here. It's going to be over here. And then you're going to have the inner fender. So you're not really going to see a lot of the Firewall. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be completely shaved. You're still going to have these little tooling marks where all this was stamped out and all this other stuff. We're not going to fix none of that, right? We're not going to fix none of that. And then these holes here, they were brackets. So we got to leave those. The only hole that I'm not 100% sure of is this one. But I can put a rubber grommet on it because I'm going to need a place to run the airline. This is the airline that we just got in here temporarily. They had it actually up here. So we might unhook this airline and redo this whole airline all together and run it through a grommet, and then put a rubber grommet here and a rubber grommet there just in case. So it's not that type of party. You know what I'm saying? It's not that type of party. Oh yeah, yeah. We just shaved this part. You know, slick like a squirrel. It's slick like a beaver, not furry like a squirrel. So we're just gonna hit this with some 80 to shape it, and then I'm gonna come back and hit it with some 180. Then we're gonna go down there and we're gonna mix up some epoxy, some 2K epoxy. We're gonna spray it, and then I'm gonna put the fan on it, but we'll just have to see what it looks like. If it looks all right, then we'll go. If it looks all right, we'll probably go ahead and just underhood black it. If it don't look all right, we'll have to let the epoxy dry for at least 48 hours with a fan on it, because it's so humidity, so much moisture in the air, and then come back and fix what we see. But like I said, it should be all right. You know what I mean? It should be all right, because we'll tape up all this, tape this up, and all this will be underhood black, and then this will be underhood black, and then we'll be good to go. So hope everybody's doing good. Today's Friday. I don't know. I ain't been keeping up with the weather. What's that storm supposed to be doing? Anybody been keeping up with the weather? What about them two hurricanes coming off of the coast of North Carolina? They gonna collide and they're gonna make a mega storm? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Now this panel, we made this panel, and this is where the old heater box was, which is right over there. Oh yeah, the metal for the walls will be here Monday. I didn't tell y'all that, did I? Did I tell y'all that? The metal for the walls, they'll be here Monday. So that's good. But yeah, we took the old heater box off, right? And there's the old heater stuff that was inside. And then we made this panel the other night. If you missed that, go back and watch it. And then we drilled some holes and we plug welded it. We plug welded it. And then we filled up. We didn't fill up no holes with fiberglass. We just went over where the holes was welded at. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. I'll catch up on the comments. I want to kind of stay focused on this because I kind of missed a bunch yesterday. The plan yesterday was to do this yesterday, and then maybe try to start setting the engine in this thing, but it don't seem like it's going to be like that because, like I say, my guy's got a show, that car show tomorrow, which is free at the festival in the park. But I need to call him and see, I mean, if he's still having it, rain or shine. But you know ain't nobody going to bring out no nice whip, especially no convertible during no rainstorm. They ain't going to do it. So what's everybody been getting into today? Like I said, I appreciate everybody tapping in. We just dressing this. You know, I drilled a hole there, and I drilled a hole there, right? And then it wouldn't fit, so I measured an inch down because it was hitting underneath it was hitting the dash support. So I moved it down an inch from there to there, drilled a hole, even though I used a template. And then this is the bolt that's holding the air conditioner. And that's the bolt that's holding the air conditioner. So I welded that hole up, and then I put a little bit of filler over it, or fiberglass filler. But I welded it up. I did not fill that hole up with fiberglass. I welded it up. Not the coconut cookies. Not the coconut swirl cookies. Daggone Girl Scouts are worse than a dope dealer, man. Man, I should have set that fan right there to give me some cool air. Like I said, everybody want to make big boy money until they got to do big boy shit. That looks like it's pretty close. Now we're going to go to 180. You can see right there where I welded it up. I could probably do this with a DA, honestly. I think I want some Chinese food tonight. What y'all think? I think I want some Chinese food. I think I want me some muga pan tonight. Y'all boys are silly. Be hungry 5 minutes. Tulu, that's funny. Be hungry 5 minutes later. Nah, not with me, man. Man, when I go to the Chinese restaurant, I get an order of ragu crab cakes, or ragu. I get an order of ragu crab dumplings. They're 6 in a pack. I get 6 egg rolls, and then I get, I don't know, might get the muga pan hot. Make it. They usually don't like doing it, but make the muga pan hot with brown rice, and get the big order where you get another egg roll, and then get some duck sauce and some fortune cookies. So I'll have the muga pan hot with peppers in it, and then you'll have a large thing of brown rice. Then I'll have 6 ragu crab cakes, and then 6 egg rolls, and then whatever everybody else wants. And then I'll eat on that for like 2 days. Oh yeah, on that for like 2 days. I think we're gonna be all right. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I probably dropped out of the algorithm because I didn't post yesterday or this morning. So I'm probably going to have to do all that hard work to get back in the algorithm. I noticed that the other day. I didn't post for a couple days for whatever reason, and I got knocked out of the algorithm. But that's the way it works. You got to stay consistent. Got to stay consistent. We ain't got no Greek food around here, man. Man, we ain't got no Greek food around here. Dude, you got to understand, my town don't have like 800 people in it. Like, that's it. the population of my little town is like 800. We got one stoplight. That's it. We got one stoplight. Maybe, I think the census a couple years ago was like 800, like 818 people. It's less than 900 people. We got one stoplight and a fucking train track. That's it. They ain't no damn, they ain't no damn, they ain't nowhere around here to order no Greek food. Let me tell you what we got. We got a Wendy's inside a gas station. We got the old cafe down there. We got a place called Steve's Pizzas that it ain't open hardly no time. Then we got the Chicken Hut, or we got the Church's Chicken that's down there in the truck stop. And then if I drive about 15 miles north, you got a McDonald's, a Hardee's. The Sonic was open, but it didn't stay open for 6 months, and it's been closed for 20 years. And then you got the Chinese place. It's just one of them little places in the wall. Yo, what you want? Want no more free? No more free? Okay, you want no more free? 15 minutes. It's just a little hole in the wall. And then you got a Bojangles, but Bojangles ain't never got no damn chicken. They always out of chicken. So every time you go in there to get chicken at Bojangles, we ain't got no chicken, but it says Bojangles. So that's it. And then there's a little place up the street, like a little pizza place. What is that place called? Like a little Italian place. But they ain't never open. They close early. And then up there at Walmart, in the parking lot at Walmart, you got McDonald's. And then you got a Subway. And then you got Mazatlan Chinese. You got Mazatlan Mexican restaurant. It's pretty good, but hell, I eat there all the time. It ain't like a taco truck. And then right next to it, you got a Coach's Burger, and they're garbage. So that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. If you want to get like some good food, good food, you got to drive like an hour and 15 minutes south, or an hour and 15 minutes north, or an hour and some change west. Now I can drive an hour and 15 minutes south and go to a steak restaurant, give me a good steak. But what is a good steak, right? What is a good steak? You can't get no aged steak around here like Hell's Kitchen. You can't get nothing like that around here. That's right, cars, or just cook at home. And speaking of cooking at home, let me tell you what I'm doing. Cars knows what I'm doing. Cars, what am I doing? Cars, tell them what am I doing about the cooking thing. Cars can tell it. What's up, Square Body? Oh, no, I tell it. So I am going to build me a mobile kitchen. And what I mean is, all you boys and girls out here buying these Blackstones, I ain't buying no Blackstone. I done found the one that I want, and it ain't a Blackstone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that one. I have a stainless steel stove. It's in storage. A stainless steel gas stove. Has the eyes and the oven and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all that stuff out of storage. I'm going to order a flat grill, but it's not going to be a Blackstone. I can't remember the name of it. Cars knows what the name of it is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a cart, and I'm going to put the stove on there. I'm going to put a sink on there. I'm going to put a hose bib on there. And then I'm going to put the flat stone, but it's not going to be a Blackstone, but it's kind of similar to that. So I'm going to put the stove on one end, and put the other one on the other end, and then put a sink, and then I'll put it where I can get the gas bottles, and I'm going to put it on caster wheels, and then on the corner I'm going to hook it up where I can hook it up to the water hose, and I'm going to roll that son of a gun around the whole shop wherever I need to roll it at. Roll it out there, roll it up here, hook up the water hose to it, fire it up, got the oven, got the eyes, got all of it. I'm going to make me a mobile kitchen where I can roll that son of a gun around there in the shop. Yep. So, yeah, if you're going to do it, do it. And then we'll go from there. So then I'll have a gas grill or gas stove with 4 eyes, and then a gas oven. so you can make pies or whatever the hell you want to make. And then I have a flat stone where you can do all your grilling and all that shit. And then I might, Cars actually showed me something like a smoker. Find me a smoker and put it on one side of it, and then I can have a grill, a stove, and a smoker all together, all one thing. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So when I get it all together, get all the stuff, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build it outside. I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, and the metal's coming for the walls Monday. So hopefully I'm gonna do a live. This man said pies. Yes, sir, pies. Look, man, y'all don't know this. I know how to cook, like cobblers, pies, souffles. I know how to do all that shit. Y'all just don't know it. Y'all just don't know it. Smoked mashed potatoes. Oh, Lord. Smoked lasagna. Ooh, you better stop playing. Grilled asparagus. You want some peanut butter pie? So the metal was supposed to be here Monday for the walls. So that is going to be the next. Oh, yeah, smoked mac and cheese. Boy, you better stop it, boy. You better stop getting me belly. So this wall over here, the metal's coming Monday. Yeah, I think it's Monday. And then they said that they measured it, and it's 1 inch shorter every time it goes down a panel, so I don't have a lot of waste. So we're going to do, the next live that I do is going to be us putting up the metal. I'm going to show you boys how to put metal up. Man, ain't nothing like a 12 stack lasagna smoked. Ooh. Yeah, where is 84 at? 84 been sleeping. Man, I should just get the DA out here and just do this with a damn DA. Man, I'm gonna get the DA, man. I'll just hang tight. Let me. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Should have just did that the first time. We're fixing to find out how much humidity is actually out here when we start pulling this tape. It might be too daggone humidity. It might be so daggone rough. Tape won't even stick. I've had it to do that for me before. So let me see how we can do this so everybody can participate. Like I said, this ain't a show car. We're just gonna paint it. We're gonna paint the firewall, make it nice and pretty. And once we do that, then we can set the engine in here. Somebody's already painted it. They got all the rubber and all the grommets. They got red paint on them. So we're just gonna cover it up. And we're gonna put some paper on it just to mask it. Ah, you son of a gun. All right, hold on a second. I gotta hit the wheel. The wheel wasn't locked. I need my stand. I need my camera stand. This is crazy, man. This is bad video quality, and I hate it. Bad video quality. I'm gonna do better, boys and girls. Better. I got that stand ordered, that 360 stand. I thought it'd be here by now. I got some other stuff coming from FedEx, and I got an email saying, due to inclement weather, your package is now being delayed. Storms are coming. Look, storms are coming. Look. Storms are coming. We might not get nothing. Well, I say we might not get nothing done. Oh yeah, storms are coming. The power goes out, internet goes out. Well, the internet goes out in the shop, I think. I'm just finding a good brake line. I'll show you. I'm just finding a good spot. There's no wrong way or right way. You just find a way. You just find a spot where you want the paint to break at. I'm using the flange line where this thing was put together at as the brake line. And I'm just running tape over the brake line, and then we're going to mask up paper this way and then tape it. We're going to spray at real low air pressure, so we shouldn't have a lot of air. Shouldn't have a lot of we shouldn't have a lot of. Shouldn't have a. Spit it out, man. God damn it, ain't nobody gonna take it from me. We should not have a lot of overspray. You know what I'm saying? We're just taping up all this. We're gonna fold it back. We're gonna tape up or roll up, cover up the brake booster, and we're gonna spray. Even though we've already painted the frame black, it doesn't matter because it's black on black. And we're gonna tape underneath here, right here on this lip, and fold the tape back, and then mask that. And then we're gonna tape up or cover up the brake booster, and then we're going to go mix up some epoxy, and we're going to spray the epoxy. We're going to spray the epoxy first, see what it looks like. If it looks like it's okay, then we'll let that flash off for a pretty good while. We'll put some fans on it, and then we're going to we'll mix up some of that single stage Underhood black like we put on the inner fenders, and then we will we'll paint it where it'll make the engine bay, the firewall look like the inner fenders, and kind of give it a nice contrast. And then when you got the engine in here, the engine's gonna be like this big, so you really ain't gonna see a lot anyway. We're just kind of dressing it up. Like I said, it's not a show car. It's just a driver. Guy wants something guy wants something nice where he can pop the hood and look in there. It's like, oh, it's nice. So we got a nice blueprint 350 going in here, fuel injected. So it's gonna look real good when it all comes together. Like I said, it's not a showpiece, but he wants something nice. You know what I'm saying? So. Now I'll explain to you. I'll show you what I'm doing. It's hard to show you and do it when I only got 2 minutes. So what I'm doing is, just let me finish when I show you. All right, so let me show you, and then I'll catch up on the comments. So this is what I've done. I've run a piece of tape on the bottom of this, like this, all right? A lot of people want to run tape here, and that's fine. That's no problem. So what I'm going to do now is when I pull me some 36-inch paper, and I'm going to lay the paper on the windshield, and then I'll bring it down to this tape, and then I'll grab this, I'll lay the paper right here, and then I'll take this and fold it over itself to pinch it. And then I'll take the tape and mask bat it that way, and mask that way, and then we'll put some 36-inch paper there. We'll wrap this up, and then we're going to spray it. We're going to spray the windshield water, or we're going to spray the wiper motor too, because it works, so we're just going to paint it black too. So I'm going to set you boys and girls right there. Now the wind want to blow. Now the wind wants to blow. Don't stick, don't stick. All right, then. I was going to fold that flange, but the edge of that paper is damp. I guess it got rained on when it was out there, so I just folded it like that. I'll show you. Y'all just stay with me. I'll explain it. You know I do always. Y'all know I'll explain it to you. All right, let me show you right quick. All right, let me show you. Let me show you. So, where I said I run the tape on the flange, on the cowl flange, because that's got red paint on it. Right, and then I just run the tape like that. And then I was going to fold this over on itself, but the paper must have got wet out there when I was out there. So we just folded it like that and then taped that. And then we run that tape that way, and we done it. So now I could probably do it right there and it'd be all right. It might be all right. It might be all right. It might be all right. She might be all right. It might hold. Yeah, this side here ain't damp. So just gonna fold it like that. All right. I'm gonna run a piece of tape right there so don't hang tight. Yeah, Mac, it was out there on the runway and then it started raining and I forgot that I had my paper card out there. I forgot I had my paper card out there and that corner got damp, but it ain't no big deal. So do that and then I run it right there on that flange. And now we're gonna get a piece of 36-inch paper and we'll run it on this side. Like I said, we'll run it on that side. I had some aluminum foil. I'd much rather have aluminum foil. I told y'all we had some aluminum foil. you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting aluminum foil around this wiring harness that was hanging out the firewall because I don't want to paint it. So aluminum foil, old cheap Dollar Tree aluminum foil is your friend. So like I said, I just taped that part up and then taped that up. So I believe we're good. I believe we can go down here and mix up some 2K epoxy, and then we can spray it. We want to turn down the air pressure. We want to turn down the air pressure some, and we'll go from there. But like I said, we got it taped up. Aluminum foil is your friend. We're not really worried about the steering column because we're gonna fix that. But we run cheap Dollar Tree, dollar store aluminum foil around the wiring harness because we don't get no paint on it. And then we're gonna mix up some 2K epoxy, and we're gonna lightly put a nice medium wet coat on there and see what it looks like. And if it looks good and it don't look like hammered dog shit, then we'll let that flash off for about, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes, I guess. So I guess we'll just talk, and then we'll mix up some single stage black and we'll spray it. But before I do that, I'm gonna set a fan. I'm gonna set a fan right here on the floor, blowing fresh air underneath it. So when we do paint it, it kind of helps it dry. So, but anyways, let's go down here and mix up some 2K epoxy right quick. Oh yeah, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. It ain't gonna take much. It ain't gonna take much 2K epoxy. Maybe 4 ounces, maybe. I don't know. We'll mix 4 ounces, maybe 5. Come on in the house. Come on in the house. Come on in the house, goddammit. We'll mix about 4 ounces. Yeah. You can use Rust-Oleum. Yeah, you can use Rust-Oleum. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you get the hardener with it. They make a synthetic hardener with it, and they make a synthetic hardener for Rust-Oleum, and just get the yeah, you gotta prep it. Yeah, you gotta prep it. So this right here, what I'm doing, CRE 321. Just spinning this, mixing it up. This mix is 2 to 1. I'm gonna mix it 2 to 1 to 1. Like I said, I'm gonna mix it 2 to 1 to 1 because I don't need it as high build. I just need it for coverage. Here's the hardener, CRE 211H. Look. That's why I told you boys to get these daggone. Hey, Impala J. Impala J, go to Harbor Freight, buy you an airless sprayer. Buy you an airless sprayer that hooks up to with a drop cord. and use that. And when you get done with it, throw the damn airless sprayer in the trash. Or you could rinse it out with acetone. A little bit of reducer. You know what this smells like? Well, y'all boys, I don't know. Has your little woman ever went to the beauty salon and got a damn perm? Or I know some of you guys probably got perms back in the day like daggone Rick James. This smells like that damn activator. It smells like that damn activator that you put in your head to get a perm. Or or what was it? To get relaxed. Get relaxed, not a perm. Get that relax. I really don't like using this gun to do this because this is epoxy, but we're going to use it. This is not my epoxy gun, but we're going to use it for epoxy. So when you're going to put this on there, listen. Make sure it's good and sealed. Y'all boys is funny, man. You boys is hilarious. All right, boys and girls, been on here 67 minutes. So we're going in here and we're going. Been on there 67 minutes, so we're gonna go in here and spray this 2K epoxy. We're gonna see what it looks like. If it don't look like hammered dog shit, then we'll wait about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll put that Underhood black on it, and then we'll ride on with it. It's about 540 here. A lot of moisture in the air. Let me hook up one of these fans so we can put the fan so it pulls the overspray underneath the car. So y'all hang tight. Let me get this fan right here. That'll work. Now I told y'all we're gonna turn the air pressure down. So We're gonna turn the air pressure down to keep the overspray down. And I'm just barely pulling. Look, I'm just barely pulling the trigger. Look, see, that's a good pattern right there. Right. You want to make sure you get up. That damn ball right there is aggravating as hell. I know, right? I know, big. 5 ounces might have been too much. I'm not worried about the ground strap. I'm gonna add new ground straps. I might be running 12 pounds of pressure, maybe. Like I said, I'm just barely, and I'm barely pulling the trigger. I'm not going full throttle. I'm not going ham on it, baby. I'm not going. See, in the paint booth, you ain't got one of them damn balls right there. That son of a gun's getting in my damn way. All right, now I'm gonna change my fan a little bit. I'm gonna make my fan like a pencil so I can get up in them little tight crevices. So I'm back here. So I'm doing it like a pencil. You know what I'm saying? Look, like a pencil, look. See, like a pencil. Before I was like that, or like that. Look, look, that's so much is hung, look. All right, look, we're gonna change the fan. God damn it, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Y'all hang tight. We're just gonna spray until we run out. 5 ounces is way too much. We could have probably got away with 3. Look, we out. We out. So it was all right. 5 ounces. We covered, 4 ounces of it and good. That looks all right. Looks all right. So try not to move as much as you can move, because you don't want to stir up any dirt or nothing. But I think that looks all right. So we at the 550 mark. That looks pretty good. So we at the 78. We at the 78 mark. So we at the 78 mark. So we're going to. That looks good. I'm happy with that. That's epoxy, right? That's 2K epoxy. That's 2K epoxy. That's 2K epoxy. So what we're gonna do is we'll let that flash off 78. 88. So at 88, at the 88 inch mark, or 88 minute mark, we will spray. We'll check it. We'll finger touch it, see what it's doing. But I'm happy with that. And like I said, aluminum foil. I mean, because you can see the firewall is not perfect anyway. It's got where the firewall was stamped. It's got little dents. It looks like dents, but it's like textured. So I think that's to be all right. And then when they put the inner fenders in here, the inner fenders, they're huge. So that's going to cover up a bunch down there at the bottom. Lock them up. Lock them up. He said, lock them up. All right, let's go down here and so let's go down here and clean this gun right here and go ahead and mix up. So it's already black, so we don't have to cover it. So I think if we put, what is it, fat boy? What is it? What? So what I think is we can, what I think we can do is, that was 5 ounces, or excuse me, was it 5 ounces? 6 ounces. I don't know. It's thundering somewhere. Somewhere it's thundering. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna clean this gun, and then we're gonna mix up We're gonna mix up some Underhood satin black, and this is what it looks like. So that's what we're about to spray right there. Underhood satin black. So we're gonna mix that up, and I want to put at least 2 coats on it. So we're probably gonna make 4 ounces, and we'll put 1 good coat, and then a second coat. It's already black, so it shouldn't take much to cover it. But we'll go from there. So we're probably gonna make 4 ounces, and then we'll go from there. So who's keeping time? So we got about 7 minutes to get our shit together and get back up there. So, yeah, it turned out good, Mac. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Like I said, it's not a show car, and it kind of. I gotta do some housekeeping tomorrow. Might do it tonight. Like I said, the firewall already has character, from the factory, pinch welds and the stamping and all that. So it's not 100% smoothed out firewall. We're just trying to make it. We're trying to make it look a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, just take this. Let me show you. This shit used to be like $4 a can. This shit's $10 a can, man. $10 a can. $10. And people wonder why, and here's the crazy part, man. This is what people don't understand, if they say, well, man, I don't agree to them new rates. I don't agree to them new rates. I'm like, what do you mean you don't agree to the new rates? It's like, I don't agree to the new rates. Well, man, I'm sorry that you don't agree to the new rates. I don't agree paying, well, I don't buy eggs. I don't agree paying the prices that I pay when I go to the grocery store, or I go to the gas station, or if I go to do whatever. I don't agree none of that shit, but I have to pay it, So, I mean, you think about it, you go up the street up here, you get a lawnmower, get it worked on. It's $100. It's $125 minimum. Minimum. It don't matter if they change the damn spark plug in it. It's $125 plus the parts. So you're going to have $150, $175 if you take your damn lawnmower up there to get your damn lawnmower serviced. So I don't understand people and their entitlement. They think, well, I think you should be on, let's say this. My shop rate used to be 65. Let me say this. My shop rate used to be $65 an hour, okay? My shop rate used to be $65 an hour. That's what it used to be. When I was an instructor at the college, and when I was an instructor at the college, and I worked at Petty's Garage. Actually, I worked at 2 colleges, MCC and RCC, and I worked at Petty's and I worked at my shop. Then y'all know in 2019, my son died. January 2019, my son died. So I took a leave of absence from the school, both schools, and Petty's. They were laying people off, and I just left, right? I came home. I didn't hit a lick for a year. And then I went back to work. My rate was $65 an hour. I give all service members, military, police, first responders, all public servants, stuff like that, I give them a 10% discount. So 10% of 65 is $6.50. $6.50 from 65 is $58. So I was giving people like that $58. $58 to do what I do. Then I went up to $75 an hour. And nobody bitched and complained that I went to $75 an hour. I still gave the discount. If you was military, prior military, first responders, firemen, it don't matter. If you was a public servant, I give you 10%. So if it was $75 an hour, I give you 10%, which is $7.50. That ended up being like $67, $68 an hour, right? Then I went to $85 an hour. I had a couple that did not want to do that because they like, I'm not paying $85 an hour. Take it somewhere else. They really gonna shit a brick when I tell them next month. The first of next month I'm going to $98 an hour next month. So $98 an hour. So this right here is what we about to do. We at the 86 mark. So I told y'all we're gonna do it at 88. So we're gonna make this mix is 4-to-1. So we're gonna make just a little bit. We're probably gonna make about 5 ounces, and we're gonna see where we at on this. Yeah. So and then people, they complain that I don't want to pay. You know what else kills me is people, they'll say, "No, I don't have no issues. I don't have no issues now." But people will say, "I'm not paying that." Okay, well, don't pay it. Don't pay it then, Leroy. Don't pay it, Leroy. And then you know what else kills me? Is the ones that tell you how much they think that you should charge. Like, well, I don't think it should cost that much. I think it should cost this much. I don't know. Some people want something for free, man. All right, when you put your lid on there. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. What's the question? Who had a question? Hold on a second. Who had a question? Hold on a second. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't have it on all comments. Sean P had a comments about 10. All right. Sean P, you had a question. I'm sorry. Dark Torino, Rated Malik, JG, can you mix or can you get this mix? I need a paint code. Sorry, I didn't have it on all comments. I'm sorry. What's the paint code? With the 88-minute mark, boys and girls, what's the paint code? Drop the paint code. Hey, drop the paint code in the chat. I'll screenshot it. I'll find out how much it is, and then I'll post it in the community post. Fair enough? Fair enough? Yeah. Or just comment on the video after the fact. Then I can tell you. All right, so we got this. 2 on this side, not across. All right, boys and girls. It's 6 o'clock. It's 89 minutes. It's 89-minute mark. So we're 1 minute. We're fixing to be 2 minutes behind, but it's okay. It's all right. All right, I'm gonna screenshot that. All right, so what? Hold on. What did you say it was? All right, what Ford? Okay, that was my next question. All right, so you need a Ford color. What year? Any year particular? Sean P, any year particular? Because you know they're gonna have a shitload of variances on that thing. All right, I got it screenshotted. What's wrong with that, boys and girls? What's wrong with that? All right, so now look, we're gonna check. We're gonna check to see where it's at. All right, now if y'all remember correctly, this was the first one we sprayed. Look, this was, y'all, if y'all remember correctly, this was the first one we sprayed. Look, you see that? See it, fingerprint? This one is the last one, fingerprint. See this one? Fingerprint. So when you're checking, this is very important, very important. Y'all pay attention, y'all quit fucking around and y'all listen. This is very important. This is very important. When you're spraying a car, spraying a panel, spraying anything, right? You're spraying anything. Always put a little bit of product on the paper, right? And then when you come back to check your flash times, because most of the times it says anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes in between 10 to 15 minutes in between coats at 70 degrees in a perfect world. Well, it's about 85 degrees. I'm using 90-degree reducer. I got wind blowing on it, the humidity, it's a lot of shit going on. So you want to check it. So if you get on it too fast, you can have a run. If you get on it too late, you can get solvent pop because you trapping solvents in there. So what you do is you touch it, and when you touch it, look, see that? See it comes up and it fingerprints. Y'all see that? It fingerprints, it's ready to go. Did you have to prime the fender wells? No, I did not. They were already E-coated. I just washed them and shot them. I just washed them. They were already E-coated like this. So the E-coat, you don't have to prime. You can just wash it and paint it, okay? Let me, yeah, Impala J, if you got panels that got the E-coat on it, it's E-coat because it's primer put on by electrolysis. If you already have that on there, according to the PPG manual, and I can show you in there, let me get one coat on here and then I'll show you in the manual, right? I'm purging the bag. All right, there we go. Impala J, let me get one coat on, and then I'll go in there and show you in the service manual on about the E-coat, where the way you have to process the E-coat. All right. Oh, plastic is different. I thought you was talking metal. Plastic is different. Tell you what, that goddamn ball is aggravating the shit out of me. All right. All right, that's one coat. All right, so I go in here and show you right quick. I go in here and show you in the PPG manual what it says about E-coat, and then you can do whatever you want to. Now, plastic is completely different. All right, plastic is completely different. All right, so this right here is my custom restoration guide, right? So with plastic, you're gonna have to use plastic, you're going to have to use a adhesive promoter like Bulldog or something of that nature. All right, so right here, bare plastic, right here, prepping the substrate of plastic parts, page 50. So I'll tell you exactly what it says in the book. Right here, this is what you got right here. You have used plastic parts. All right, y'all pay attention. All right, use plastic parts. Depending on the age and the supplier of the used part, it may be beneficial to check the integrity of the existing paint. The test is in 2 steps below. Will help you determine whether your part can be sanded and top coated, or it have to require paint removal prior to continuing restoration. Determine the existing paint film, build on used parts. If it's greater than 5 mils, all right, so 1 mil is the thickness of a cigarette pack. This right here, that's 1 mil thick, right? That's 1 mil, right? The thickness of that sausage biscuit pack is 1 mil, right? It says if the paint is greater than 5 mils, so if you was to stack that on top of itself 5 times, if your paint was thicker than that 5 times, then it says decide whether to keep the part. If yes, then refer to removing paint on page 28 of this manual. But we just gonna keep going. For the best direction of the best process, inspect the part for imperfections and damage. Determine what repairs should be made, if any. Follow all procedures, process documents for making repairs to the part. All right, I know you've already done this, but I'm just going to read it. Number 1, wash the part with hot water and soap. Rinse and dry completely. Clean the entire part with appropriate PPG cleaner using clean towels to remove any contaminants. So any kind of cleaner like Simple Green, rubbing alcohol, anything like that. Like Dawn dishwashing soap, and then clean it and then dry it down with alcohol or something like that. It says number 2, test existing finish by rubbing it with strong thinner or a urethane grade solvent on a clean towel. So what that means is take a clean towel and put strong thinner or urethane grade solvent on a clean towel and rub it, right? And rub it. By doing that, if the coat wipes off or softens the significant, remove it by sanding. What that means, if you take solvent, thinner, and put on a rag and you rub it on the paint that's on there, then that's going to tell you whether it's thermoset or thermoplastic. And I'm going to tell you what that is in a second. So hold on a second. So if it don't soften up, then you're good to go, right? It says step 4. If coating integrity is maintained and is acceptable for foundation, restoration process can begin. When existing finishes identify as acceptable, prep this way. Block sand with 220 or 320 grit, which is actually a gray Scotch-Brite or a red Scotch-Brite, okay? The goal is not to strip the surface to bare plastic. The goal is to, I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. I'm not going to answer nothing right this second, so I can keep going. The goal is to level the surface and remove any defects. On the edges in the body line or hard to sand recess areas, use a gray scuff pad or a coarse pad enough to remove the gloss. So if it's shiny, paint ain't gonna stick. If she's shiny, paint ain't gonna stick. All right? It says then after you're done, re-clean the entire part thoroughly with a PPG cleaner. Use a towel, clean towel, and dry completely. Tack off the dry part. Okay? Apply adhesive promoter, or AP. A lot of people call it AP. You can get it in a rattle can or whatever. Apply plastic adhesive promoter to the bare plastic or any cut-through areas. Apply 1 coat of flexible sealer or flexible primer. They got primer surfacer that's flexible to the entire used plastic part, and then proceed to the paint. Okay? All right. So that's on used parts, and then on bare parts, it's basically about the same thing. And then we'll go to thermoset. I'll tell you what the difference between thermoset. Hold on a second. I'll get to your question in a second. Let me stay on track. I'll tell you what the difference between thermoset and thermoplastic is, and then you'll know, and then you can actually check anything on your vehicle. So I'm counting numbers because once I go out there and put another coat, and we should, right here it is. Right here it is. All right. So right here. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Impala. All right, right here. Thermoplastic and thermoset films. Thermoplastic and thermoset thermoplastic and thermoset products do not always work well together. If the selected products are not compatible, they will wrinkle, lift, or crawl off. You'll hear me say, hey man, that shit don't like each other, they'll crawl off. That's where you get wrinkling or lift, right? Or pulling up. Resin rule test. Here's a quick way to determine if a paint film or substance are thermoplastic or thermoset in nature. Soak a clean cloth in a medium grade lacquer thinner. A thermoplastic film will soften and dissolve by laying the soaked cloth on the paint film or substrate for approximately 5 minutes. Then rub it gently. Lacquer thinner is very strong solvent. Check test area for any signs of such a deterioration. Thermoset film will show no effect and should be considered sound. So basically what that is saying, once you take a clean rag and soak it in thinner, and you take that rag and you lay it on the product for 5 minutes, and then you come back and you rub it, if it comes off or softens, then it's thermoplastic, and you have to sand all that off because you have to sand it because the solvents will loosen it up and you will wrinkle or lift. If it's thermoset, it's not coming off. All right, so if it's thermoplastic, you have to strip it to the bare substrate before proceeding any repairs or refinishing. And it says, note, if any newer car from 1990 or up with good paint with mild customization is the goal, and the film build is less than 10 mils, it is acceptable to sand and paint over existing thermoset film. That means if you have an existing paint job that's 1990 or newer and it's 10 mils thick, you can paint on top of it. So now, all right. So let me catch up on the comments. What's the best? All right. Have a good question. What's a good DIY recipe? What's a good DIY recipe for a clay? I've done that in the past. When you use a clay bar, where in the hell is it at? When you use a clay bar, there it is. When you use a clay bar, you can use soapy water, and when you get done with the clay bar, put it in a jar and keep it, don't let it dry out. So there's my clay bar right there in a jar, and you just use soapy water. Soapy water in the clay bar. All right, let's go out here and put another coat on this, and your boy's hungry. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I say, we on the road to 10,000. All right. Lock them up. All right, let's change our fan. Trey Taylor said, lock them up. God damn it. Hold on, I got to put y'all down. Ah. And also, if you want to turn your nozzle, like you see your nozzles like that, if you want to turn your nozzle, if you want to turn it like that, so when you spray, it's like this, like that, you can do that. Like if I wanted to do it like this, you can do it that way too. You can spray it up and down like that if you wanted to. Just make sure you turn your fan. We just about out of color. So 4 ounces was good. So we got 2 good coats, maybe 3 good coats. I spray really fast, so see, well, look, we out of paint. Look, see, we out. See that? We out, boys and girls. Look, we out. We out. All right, boys and girls, let me crawl over this thing. Your boy hungry. What y'all think about that? Now I got to do this. Now I got to just scuff, not now, but I think that looks good, boys and girls. I think that looks good. What y'all think? Y'all happy with it? Would y'all be happy with that right there? Let me ask the question. Would y'all be? What y'all think? What y'all think? Huh? What y'all think about that? Would y'all be happy with that? Give me the honest answer now. Don't say yeah because you don't want to hurt my feelings. If you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. I mean, that's the whole thing about constructive criticism, you know. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve most of the time. If you don't like it, say I don't like it. I'd like it this way, and let me know, because I take constructive criticism and I apply it, because if it's not working for you, it might not work for my client. But my client's been happy so far. So, what do y'all think? I'll show you. So let's sit here for just a few more minutes and let everybody look at this. And I'll leave this taped up and probably I'll leave this fan on all night so there's airflow. I'll probably leave this taped up and probably until like mid-morning, like 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow, or after my guys' thing tomorrow, because it ain't gonna hurt it to stay taped up. It's not gonna hurt it at all. But let me know. Yeah, I mean, it turned out good. I mean, for what it is, and it's satin, so once it cures out and it dries like it's supposed to, the sheen's going to be knocked off of it, so it's not really going to be that shiny. I don't think engine bays should be shiny. I think it takes away from what it's supposed to be. I think engine bays are supposed to be satin. Now, if you want to paint yours gloss and shiny, then that's fine. I mean, ain't nothing. It's personal preference, but They supposed to be satin black. That's the way they were, or an eggshell black. So let me walk in here and I'll show you. Let me walk in here and I'll show you the engine, because somebody asked what engine's going in it. The engine's in here. Hopefully one day next week we can get the engine set in there. I got to wash it, get the dust off of it. But let me drop this down right quick. I appreciate everybody for answering. So here's the engine. Now it's dirty. Now if the client, if you're watching this, don't be mad at me, because it is dirty. It won't take nothing to hit it with a water hose. But here's the engine that's going in it. It's a 350 blueprint engine. Makes like 360 some horsepower, like 400 foot-pounds of torque. It has the Holley mid-mount drive system on the front, and I know she's dirty. I'll probably get her out. I'll probably move all this shit out of the way, get my son to help me push this thing out there underneath the runway, and then we'll wash it so y'all can kind of look and see what it is. But this is the engine. It's fuel injection. It's a Sniper 2 fuel injection. It's super, super nice, Sniper 2. So this is what's going to be in the engine bay. Got a little bit of chrome, got a little bit of black, the front drive system. So that's what's going in. Hold on a second. Question. I'm painting mine flat black. Jay, no, I'm driving. What was your question? What was your... Nathan, I'm sorry. Jay, I don't think he's seen my question. I asked it again. So that's that. Yeah, see, like right here, this is satin. This is bronze with satin clear over it. It just contrasts that, and then you got the engine, or the interior is going to be brown cocoa or cognac leather. So that's kind of the theme, and the truck's going to be black. So the next big thing I paint is this, but we ain't there yet. So that right there. So this is satin. So yeah, that's on that. So let's walk out here, and I don't know what I was doing. So then you're gonna have the inner fenders are gonna be satin black. Then you got the aluminum radiator. Then you're gonna have the black AC condenser. Then your AC lines are gonna come out of that hole over there and run this way. So basically that engine's gonna be sitting there, not too flashy. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go back in there. Yeah, so here's the aluminum radiator. Here's the rest of the AC stuff. We got to get that in there. But yeah. Here's the old inner fenders. Here's the old, yeah, we got new hood hinges too. There's the old hood hinges. We got new hood hinges. Client did buy new hood hinges. So we got those two. They're right here in the box. They're right here in the box. We got new hood hinges. So we got that. And we got to see what we're doing on this thing right here. So with that being said, we'll walk back down here, wash this gun out right here. Here's the old, here's the transmission, 700R. It's ready to go. They painted it gray, which is okay, it's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Here's the old inner fenders. You know, they were junk. So that's that. So yeah. So we good on that. I'll walk down here and I'll let y'all see the inner fenders, and then I'll wash out this paint gun, catch up on some lost comments. We've been on here for 115 minutes. That's not too bad. To finish sanding the firewall, put some 2K epoxy down, and then spray some Underhood black. So here's the inner fenders. Would it be possible? Yeah, that'd be fine. Just, yeah. Yeah, text me tomorrow. Text me tomorrow. This is what the firewall will look after it dries. It'll be like this sheen. This is satin finish. So here's the inner fenders on that. Appreciate it, Gator. So right here's the inner fenders. That's the inner fenders. So, and then the underside has been bed lined. right there. We done that the other day. If y'all missed that, go back and watch that video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'd greatly. Okay. Text me first. So I got your number. Okay, text me first. Let's clean this paint gun out. It's 6:30. I greatly appreciate everybody spending your Friday evening with me. I apologize I didn't go live yesterday like I normally do. I know my algorithm got screwed up because I just know it did. I just know it did. So. I'd love to have a parts gun washer where you could take the whole gun and stick it in there and wash the gun, but them things are expensive, boy. And I tell you something else that I like to have. I like to have a solvent. It's like a liquor steel, but it's for solvents. So you can take all your old solvents and stuff and pour in there in that thing, and it's got a plastic bag in there, and then you turn it on. And it heats up the product in there, and it cooks off all the solvents, and then all the solvents go up through the corkscrew like a liquor steel. Then they cool down, and then it goes into a can, and then you have recycled solvents, and you can use it for thinner to wipe stuff down. I'd really like to have one of them, but them things are expensive too. So we just do what we can just do the best we can do. So boys and girls, it turned. So, have you ever heard of put baby powder in paint? No, I've never done that. But I tell you what I have done. I've never put baby powder in paint, but I tell you what I have done. I've took eggshells, right? Eggshells and crunched them up. Take eggshells and crunch. Now look, this is an old school trick. I bet Carolina Big don't even know this trick. You can take eggshells and crunch them up, and then put them on a pie pan or a cookie sheet and put them in the oven and bake them for like 200 degrees for like 30 minutes. And you're pretty much cooking the eggshells, right? Right? You can pretty much cook the eggshells, right? And that gets that just cooks them out, right? Then you can take them and you can crush them up a little bit more, or you can leave them big, right? And you can go in there and spray some Intercoat Clear on a skate deck or whatever. Spray something down sticky like Intercoat Clear or Intercoat Base or DBC 500 or something like that. Spray it down on a skate deck. Put you some plastic down on the floor. Take the crushed up eggshells and throw them all over the skate deck. Just no rhyme or reason. Just throw them all over the skate deck. And cover the whole skate deck or the hood or whatever the hell you're doing in the eggshell so it's completely covered, right? And then let it set for a little bit so it tacks off, and then bury that son of a gun in clear. I mean bury it. Just bury it in clear, right? Get it covered up in clear, let it set for a few days, come back and sand it down, right? Sand it back down, re-clear it, because you want all the eggshells. This is free game right here, boys and girls. This is free game. Free game. Free game. Then you sand it back down and then you re-clear it. So you want to make sure all the eggshells are completely locked down with clear, right? Sand it back, sand it. And then when it's slick, right, all your eggshells are underneath. All the eggshells are locked down. The crushed eggshells are locked down under the clear. Now here's where it gets crazy. Crazy. Tape up that son of a gun any way you want to, right? No rhyme or reason. Do endless lines, do flames, do whatever you want to do. Look, like just tape it up. Just tape it up. Let's say this panel right here had the eggshells on it, right? Then you just tape up that panel. Whatever you want it to do, just tape it up. And then start spraying candy, different colors of candy, over the eggshells. Pearls, candy. You could even do freak drops. These are freak drops. You can do freak drops. You can do whatever. You can do lace. You can do flames. You can do marble effect. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do marble effect, just spray you some paint down, get you a damn Walmart bag, or get you a Walmart bag, let the paint tack off, and then just take the Walmart bag and just touch it and just peel it off, and that'll give you the marble effect. If you want to make it look like an old school spongy kind of thing, go buy you a damn sponge that you would wash your car with and just rip it apart, and then just spray it, and then you could dip that in paint, and you could just do that right there and just make an effect. And just do whatever you want to do on it, and then put those different colors of candies over that eggshell, and then clear that son of a gun. Boy, that son of a gun's gonna be dancing like a crackhead on payday, boy. That thing will be like, man, I got so many tricks, man. I got so many tricks, old school tricks, man. I wish I could just do custom painting all day long, man. It'd be all kinds of shit you better be thanking God I don't smoke dope. Because if I smoked dope, it'd be like Jimi Hendrix around up in this juke joint. There's something else I will show you. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, you could silver leaf it. You could do whatever, man. You could airbrush murals over top of it. You could do freak drops. You could do you could do whatever you wanted to do, man. You could do whatever you wanted to do, man. Whatever you want to do. Y'all just wait. Just wait until I get this effing shop cleaned out and I get OG6 in here. I'm going to go damn banana stupid on that son of a gun. Banana stupid. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, no, Carolina Big. Carolina. I'm not saying spray the eggshells. I'm saying just take the eggshells in your hand and just throw them. Just throw them on the panel. I ain't talking about spraying them. But yeah, if you're going to spray it, you're going to spray it like through a damn 3.0 gun. You're going to have to crush them up. I'm talking about spray the inner coat clear on the skate deck and then just take the eggshells and just throw them on the panel. Not spray them. But you can spray them too, but you're right. It's got to be... You got to have like a damn 3.0 tip to spray eggshells through there because it'll clog it up. Yeah, 3.0. I got a 3.0 flake gun. I got a 3.0, I got a 2.5, I got a 2.2, and I got a 2. Yeah, I got a 2.0, a 2.2, a 2.5, and a 3.0 flake gun. That 3.0 flake gun is for that big-ass flake, that big-ass shit. Yeah, hopper gun, yeah. You know what? I've been looking for one of them flake guns that's got the propeller in it. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm talking about, Carolina. The flake gun's got the propeller in it, so it's hooked up it's fed back into the paint gun, and when you pull the trigger, the air pressure runs up into the cup on the gun, and the little propeller in there spins. To keep going. Yeah, when I went to New York to the paint class to be a guest teacher up there in New York, that guy up there had one, and that son of a gun was bad to the bone. And he said he had his since the 80s, like the mid 80s. That thing was like, it looked like a dumb riverboat, like the old riverboat casino pedals. That's what it looked like in there. As far as I know, my phone's been a do not disturb, so I don't know. He might have texted me and told me, hey, look, yay or nay. But if the show is tomorrow, I'll go. And if there's anything there worth looking at, I'll go live. Let's go over here one more time and let's look at the panel. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, boys and girls. I am hungry. Oh, yeah, look at this right here. Look. It's already flashing off, boys and girls. You can already see the sheen. You can already see the sheen coming. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I appreciate you, boys and girls. Yeah, I've never had a pressure pot. But anyways, I appreciate everybody tapping in. If I missed your comments or anything, I greatly appreciate it. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. I was trying to stay focused. I apologize. If you do have a question after the live is posted, drop it in the live, and I'll come back and ask it. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to go get me some Chinese food, Carolina, Impala J. I'm thinking about going to go get me some mughal pan, some ragu crab cakes, some daggone egg rolls, and I'm gonna tell them to make it hot, boys. That General Tso chicken, man, I'm burning out on that. I might get some mughal pan and tell them to put some hot peppers in it. Boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Hey, Carolina, I got Impala J's number. You want me to send it to you? Orange chicken, extra spicy. I might get that big. I got Carolina Big. I have Impala J's phone number if you would like it. Can I give it to him, Impala J? Impala J, can I give Carolina Big your phone number? Okay, there you go. Boss man sent it to you. I got everybody's number. I'm telling you, everybody texts me, it's like I'm daddy. I bet I got over 2,000 contacts in my phone. I'm going Monday to get a new phone to exchange this one. This son gun's going batshit stupid. It's changed my damn contacts. It's changed my email. It's moved emails. It's took attachments off of emails and put them in other places. Man, it's just going crazy as hell. I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Remember what I said. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch. What's that, 84 Cuddy? Where you been, man? You been in sleepy time? 84 Cuddy. Where you been, big dog? There you go, 84. You missed it. We got the single stage Underhood black sprayed on the daggone firewall on the Impala. I appreciate you tapping in. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace on chick grease. I'm out.